Shoulder blades pressing down into the mat, belly button into the back of the spine, both toes in your ring, heels up to the ceiling, toes flex down to your chest, and just really stretching out this lovely double hamstring stretch here. Breathing into your nose, expanding the air into the rib cage, and exhaling, releasing all the air from the rib cage and sliding the rib to the hip. 2 more breaths here. Good, last one. Place your right foot onto the foot bar, onto the floor now, not the foot bar, not on the reformer. Both legs nice and straight for me. And really flex your toe down to your chest and lengthen the heel up to the ceiling. Sharon, can I ask you when you, after this exercise, to put the camera down a little bit? There we go. Cool. All right, let's just stretch out the IT bands by taking now the opposite hand that the leg is in the ring, on the ring, and the same hand the leg is in the ring on the hip, and draw your leg over towards the opposite side of the room. Good, sink that hip down. Julie, bring the leg closer to your chest a bit more, and then draw it over. Good, sink that hip down into the mat now. Reach your opposite leg that's on the floor, lengthen it out to straight. So really extend the leg that's on the floor as you extend the heel up to the ceiling on the opposite leg. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now switch your hands and draw your legs to the opposite side of the room, lengthening all the way out. Think about squeezing your bum cheek that's on the mat, and draw your leg all the way to the other side of the room to get a lovely opening up through the hips and inner thigh stretch. Good. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Leg comes back up to the ceiling. And just go into this lovely hamstring stretch again as you flex the toe all the way down to the chest. Lengthen the heel all the way up to the ceiling. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now push your leg out to the wall in front of you, slide the rib to the hip and roll up through the spine, coming all the way up into your sit bones, and lengthen the chest up to the ceiling. Good, a long spine. Then tuck the pelvis under, roll through the spine as the ribs go towards the hips, sending the legs high to the ceiling as you slowly draw the shoulders, head and everything back down onto the mat with long elbows. We're only going to do a couple here. Come back up, press through the heel, roll up through the spine, control through those abdominals. Good, leg comes back up to the ceiling, roll back down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, let's go for 2 more now. Good. Tuck under, lift that leg, shoulders go down and away from the ears. Good, last one now. Press those heels out towards the wall, slide the rib to the hips, slowly roll up through that spine. Good, and the leg comes back up to the ceiling, tuck the pelvis under, roll back down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. From there, the leg that's on the floor, bend it for me so the foot is on the floor. And then take your hands either side of the ring, keeping your leg up to the ceiling. Take your hands either side of the ring, keeping your leg up to the ceiling. So take the ring off your foot, sorry. Good, yeah. And keep your ring, take your hands either side of your ring, Julie. Take your hands either side of the ring, reaching the hands up to the ceiling. Good. Now turn your toe to the outside of the room so the knee and the toe is turning out. Then you're going to exhale, draw the straight leg down towards the floor so the knees meet each other. Then inhale, open your leg out to the side of the room, come around and then back up to the ceiling, and you're back to the start position. Now I want you to focus on what the opposite knee is doing. Do not let the opposite knee move. Leg goes down. Exhale. Open your leg out without the hips or the opposite knee moving, and then come back around up to the ceiling and start again. Exhale down. Inhale, open, round and up. Good. 6. And keep the toe pointed, the knee and the toe turned out to the side of the room. 5, 4, and 3. Good. 2. Last one, down, open, round, together, and hold. Let's go the opposite way now. Open out towards the outside of the room. Exhale, round down to the floor. Inhale, back up towards the ceiling. Good. Make sure those pelvis don't move. Open, round, down, and then back up to the ceiling. Good. T-zone is activated to make sure those hips and pelvis don't rock around. Reach those fingers high to the ceiling with the shoulders pressing down into the mat and away from the ears. Inhale, open, round, down, bring the leg down to the floor. Exhale, back up to the ceiling. Good. Last time now. Open, round, down, bring it down to the floor, back up to the ceiling, and hold it here. Now bring that straight leg into tabletop. Tuck the pelvis, imprint the spine as the other leg comes into tabletop. Good. Exhale, squeeze the ring together, slide the rib to the hip and take the ring over the top of the bed knee as you curl up. Good. Release the ring as you roll the head back down, reaching the hands back up to the ceiling. Exhale, slide the rib to the hip, curl up, taking the ring over the top of the bed knee. Squeeze the ring hard, release and come back down. Good. 5. And 4. 3. 2. Last one, slide the rib to the hips, curl up and hold. Now from there, keep the ring squeezing as you double leg extension out towards the wall in front of you. Reaching your legs long, squeeze the ring hard, bring your legs back into tabletop, inhale, exhale, slowly roll back the head down to the mat. Inhale, prepare your T-zone, exhale, squeeze the ring, curl up, sliding the rib towards the hip. Exhale, extend your leg out towards the wall in front of you. Inhale, hold. Exhale, come back into tabletop. Inhale, hold, and then roll back down. Keep going. 6. Try and make these movements nice and smooth. Remember, individual movements so we can really concentrate on every position that we're in, activating through the T-zone, deeper inner core muscles working. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Good. Now, let's make this one your last one. Everybody roll the head down and let's do it all together. Squeeze the ring as you inhale. Exhale, curl up, sliding the rib to the hip. Inhale, hold. Exhale, reach both legs long and hold it there. Now, I want your legs to go to one side of the room as your hands go to the other side of the room. Reaching out long and then center. And other side long and center. And long and center. 5, 4, 3, 2, center hold, slide the rib curl up a little bit higher, and then squeeze the ring. In, 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 in. Keep going, Julie, you're doing well. Get that Pilates scoop through the abdominals. So 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, squeeze, hold. Tabletop legs first. Roll the head down, and place both feet in the ring again, reaching the legs up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Good morning, team. All right, now from here, really press those shoulder blades deeper towards the mat. Keep the toes going down to the chest and the heels lengthening up to the ceiling. Good. In 5, in 4, 3. Now the opposite leg that you used before will go down onto the mat. What leg is it?
Right up.
Right up, left on the floor. You guys are good. Thanks for helping me this morning. She needs all the help she can get today. Tired. All right, now from here, guys, take your left hand in the ring, right hand on the hip. Is that right? Cool. Draw your leg over towards the opposite side of the room, sinking the hip down in towards the mat. Shoulder blades down and away from the ears, toe go down to the chest. I want you to really think about extending your heel out to straighten your knee more on both legs. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take your hand and switch it now, drawing your leg to the opposite side of the room. Good. Now we're squeezing both bum cheeks to keep them both on the mat the whole time. Make sure that both shoulders stay on the mat. You don't want both the shoulders to lift. Flexing the toe to your chest. Try and bring your leg closer to your shoulder to really get the inner thigh stretch and hold it here. Good. In 5, 4, 3. Leg comes back up to the ceiling now. Take an underneath grip with your hands. Pull the shoulders down and away from your ears. Press your leg out to the wall in front of you as you slide your rib towards the hip, roll up through your spine. Come all the way up into your sit bones. Good. Leg comes back up to the ceiling. Tuck the pelvis under and slowly roll down through your spine. Fantastic. Press your leg out long, roll up, nice and slowly, sliding the rib to the hip, coming up onto that sit bones, lifting the chest up proud. Lift the leg up, tuck the pelvis under, roll back down slowly. Good. Seven. And 6. And 5. Good. 4. And 3. And 2. Now finish this last one you're on for me. Tuck the pelvis, roll back down nice and slowly. Control it, control it, control it, control it. 3, 2, 1, and then down. Shoulder blades are pressing into the mat. Take now your leg that's on the floor and bend it for me. Placing the foot onto the mat. Good. Take your hands either side of the ring, keeping your leg up to the ceiling. Now from there, turn your toe and knee to the outside of the room, rotating from the hip. Now exhale, straight leg goes down to the mat, reaching your leg long. Open your leg out to the side of the room, round and up towards the ceiling and back to the start position. Exhale goes down. Inhale, around, up, and back to the start. Now I'm seeing a lot of movement at the moment from the hip and the opposite knee. So if I'm seeing movement, it means your T-zone is not activated. So think about your hip bones drawing in towards each other and pressing down into the spine and lifting your pelvic floor up towards your chest. Or you might need to limit your range of movement. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now this is your last one. We're creating movement through the hip joint and feeling the lower abdominal as well as the inner thigh working here, and come around up to the ceiling, bring the leg together and hold it there. Let's do the other way now. So we open out to the side of the room first. Watch your opposite knee. Draw around down to the floor. Inhale, come back up towards the ceiling. Good. Reach those fingers long. Keep the shoulder blades pressing down into the mat. Watch the opposite knee doesn't move. Come around up towards the ceiling. Good. We want 2 more like this. Open, round, down to the floor, back up to the ceiling. Good. Last one. Open, round, down to the floor. Come back up towards the ceiling now, and we hold it there. Good. Now we're going to draw your leg down to the floor, curling up, sliding the rib towards the hip. and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I want you to place the straight leg onto the mat. So bend the straight leg onto the mat. Yep, bend it. Bend it, Sharon. No, bend your knees, Sharon. Bend your knees. Take your ring now in between your knees. Take your ring in between your knees. Take your ring in between your knees. Good. Now take your hands onto your head and you're still in the curl up. You're still in the curl up. You're still in the curl up. Hold. Good. Squeeze your knees. In, out. In, out. Good. In, out. In, out. Fantastic. Now squeeze, hold. Reach, curl up higher. Squeeze, hold. Reach, curl up higher. Squeeze, hold. Reach, curl up higher. Last one, squeeze, hold. Reach, curl up higher, and then bring both legs up into tabletop. Good. Don't come down, Julie. I didn't say come down. Hold. Now, hands come up to the ceiling. Good. Squeeze your ring in. Curl up higher. Good. Squeeze the ring in. Curl up higher. Good. Last one, squeeze the ring in. Curl up higher. And now as your hands go to your hips, extend both legs out. Reaching your legs long, reaching your legs long, reaching your legs long. Now as your hands come up to the ceiling, your legs go into tabletop and your head now goes down onto the mat. Good. And then you squeeze the ring, you lengthen your legs out. Watch your tabletop position, reach your legs out, curl up, reach out, hands to hips, hold. Good. Hands up, head down, tabletop. Reach those hands to the ceiling. Let's go for 4. Reach it out. Good. And up, head down, 3. Good. Smooth movement. Control is the key. Breathing out to curl up. Breathing in to come back down. Good. Let's go for 2 more now. Good. Come back up. Now last one, squeeze, lengthen your legs out and hold it here. Good, squeeze your ring, in, out, good, 8, and 7, and 6, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, squeeze, hold, start your 100s. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Squeeze your ring, please. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Is this tough enough for you, Julie? You should have said nothing last night. Keep going. 8 and 7. Keep breathing. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and stop. Don't move. Stop. Don't move. Stop. Don't move. And then draw it back into tabletop. Good. Take your ring off your knees now. Bring your soles of your feet together. Open your knees out wide and press the knees down into the mat to stretch out the inner thighs. Yeah, you can thank Julie, Sharon, because she said I wasn't tough anymore.
Oh, thank you.
What are you kids doing, huh?
It's too early, isn't it? Tell them to go to bed.
Yeah, back to bed. All right, snap on your knees, guys, facing me. We're going to take yourself into a kneeling position. And you're going to have your ring into your chest like this. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. Your bum is squeezing and your pelvis is tucked in a nice neutral spine position. Good. Squeeze the ring in with your hands. Make sure the elbows are inside the body and then reach your hands along to the wall in front of you. Good. Squeeze harder. Draw the elbows back past the ribs, drawing the ring back to the chest. Release. Start again. Squeeze, lengthen out towards the wall in front of you. Squeezing, 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 squeezing. Squeeze harder. Draw the elbows back into the chest and then re-release. Keep going. Good, I really want to see these elbows past the ribs. Do not wing them out to the side of the room. Good. Doing well. 7. And 6. 5, 4, keep the T-zone activated, belly button in, don't let the ribs flare. Julie, lift the top part of your chest up to me a bit more. You're starting to arch through the back a little bit. Yep. Last one. Press out, and hold it there. Now with straight arms, lift the hands up to the ceiling. Keep the shoulders down. Squeeze the ring hard. Bend the elbows. Draw the ring in the head, in the head, in the head, in the head. Squeeze the ring harder. Send the hands up, 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 up. Draw forward, 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 forward. Squeeze harder. Come in, 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 in. Release. And repeat. Squeeze. Lengthen out. Lengthen out. Lengthen out. Lengthen out. Draw the hands up to the ceiling. Up to the ceiling. Up to the ceiling. Bend the elbows. Draw the hands through the ring, through the head. Elbows in. Elbows in, Sharon. Elbows in. Good. Now squeeze. Lengthen up to the ceiling. Squeeze. Lengthen up. Lengthen up. Lengthen up. Shoulders down. Reach your hands forward to me. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the ring harder. Bend the elbows. Draw the hands into the chest. We're going to add on to this. So we're going to squeeze the ring. Lengthen your hands out to the wall in front of you. Hold. T-zone on. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Come up. Come up. Hands up to the ceiling. Bend the elbows. Draw the ring in the head. Squeezing the ring hard. Draw the hands back up to the ceiling. Reach your hands forward to the wall in front of you again. Lean your body back. Lean your body back. Lean your body back. Come back up to a sitting position. Bend the elbows and draw the ring in towards the chest and we release. Let's do it again. Squeeze the ring. Lengthen the hands out. Reach it out. Reach it out. Reach it out. Shoulders down. Reach. Lean back. T-zone on. Rib to hip connection. Do not let the back arch. Feel these quads activate. Slowly draw the self back into your kneeling position, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulders down. Squeeze the ring, elbows into your chest as you draw the ring down past the head. Watch your back doesn't arch, Julie. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Squeeze. Send the hands forward towards me now. Squeeze that ring hard with long elbows. Lean your body back. Lean your body back. Lean your body back. Hold. Good. Now slowly sit back up, sit back up, sit back up, and then bend the elbows, drawing the ring back into your chest. We have one more to do. Squeeze, lengthen out, squeeze, lengthen out, squeeze, lengthen out, hold, lean back, lean back, lean back. I'm sure that's a song. Hold. And squeeze the ring together, come back up into a kneeling position, reaching the hands up towards the ceiling with the shoulders being away from your ears. Squeeze the ring, draw the elbows inside the body, taking the ring through the head. Squeeze the ring harder, send the hands up, send the hands up, send the hands up, send the hands up. Hands come forward, shoulders down and away from ears, lean back, lean back, lean back. Now hold it here. Squeeze the ring, in, out, in, out, in, out for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and hold everything, hold everything, hold everything. 3, 2, slowly come back up. 3, 2, bend the elbows, draw it in for 3, come inside. 2, 1, and then the ring goes onto the floor. Beautiful. Take yourself into a shell stretch for me. Bum goes towards the heels, chest goes towards the thighs, and we stretch it out. What are you doing, Cheeky? What are you doing, Cheeky? Doing some Pilates.
He does Pilates now.
He does Pilates now. All right, standing up for me. Standing up. Oh. Firstly, we take now ourselves with our right leg forward and our left leg is behind us. We're going to have our Pilates ring on our left hip. Our fingers are down towards the floor, so it should be your back. Yeah, cool. Fingers are down to the floor, shoulders are away from the ears. Your back heel is lifted up nice and high. And then as we inhale, we're going to bend your knees, going down into a lunge position now and hold. In this lunge, I want you to try and keep your chest up nice and tall in a lunge position here. Okay. Look down to your front knee. Make sure that your front knee is in line with your front heel. Your back heel is lifted. Press the heel of the foot in front of you into the floor. Straighten your legs and stand back up. Good. This time as you go down, I want you to squeeze the ring as hard as you can. Down, down, down. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And release and come back up. Good. So when we bend the knees, we squeeze the ring going down. And then we press through the heel to come back up. Keep going like this. Good. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. Really make sure, guys, that that front knee does not go over the toe. That's really important. We're pressing the heel in towards the floor to straighten the knees and stand up. Good. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Now I want you to go down and hold it there. Bend your knee, keep your chest up, hold. The ring squeezes in, out, in, out. Fingers to the floor, shoulders down. Feel the muscle underneath your armpit now, your lats. 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze, hold. The front leg and the back knee pulses down an inch, up an inch. Keep a constant squeeze of that ring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Slowly straighten your legs now for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Don't move your legs, just move your hand. Take the ring from the hip and take it in front of you now and hold. Good. Now from here, we're going to lunge down into a deep lunge, but lean your chest forward now and hold. Good. Now from here, I want you to rotate towards the front bend knee with the upper torso, but try not to let the hips rotate. Keep the hips still. Come back to the center, squeeze the ring, send the hands up to the ceiling as you straighten your legs and hold. Good. So bend down, deep into that lunge, leaning your chest forward, holding it there, stick the tailbone out. Rotate towards the front leg, making sure those hips don't rotate, so limit your range of movement, because the first thing that want to happen is that hip behind you want to rotate through. Keep it in line, come back through the center, and then come up to the ceiling as you straighten your knees. Keep going like this. Good, rotate. The other side, Julie, rotating to the front knee. Yep. And come back up. Reaching the hands up to the ceiling. Wobbly, wobbly. Keep going.
Do it on carpet.
It's harder. Rotate. Lean forward more, Sharon. Yeah, that's better. Come back up. Let's go for 2 more, guys.
Ooh.
Remember, you've got too much weight in the back leg, Julie. Keep the weight in your front leg. Yes, that's better. Good, let's make this one the last one now. Let's go down, rotate, come back to the center, hold it here. Now lift the hands up higher to the ceiling and then lean your chest forward more to the front leg. Now tap your back leg in to the front leg, tap it back out. Tap it in, tap it out. Stick your tailbone out long behind you, so all the weight is in the leg on the front. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now tap it back and hold. Now to make sure the weight is in the front leg with the front knee in line with the heel, lift the back leg up, down, up, down. Good. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2. Foot goes onto the floor. Stand up. 3, 2, 1. And we breathe. Good job, guys. We're going to move straight on to the other side. So, take now your Left leg forward, right leg behind. Stand up nice and tall through your upper body. Make sure that your back heel is lifted high off the floor. The elbow on the right is nice and straight with the fingers reaching towards the mat. Hand on the hip on the other side, bend your elbow, go deep into a lunge position. Press through your front heel, straighten your legs and straighten the elbow. Squeeze the ring hard as you bend the elbows deep into your lunge. Make sure that the front knee is aligned with the front heel. Press through the front heel, straighten your leg and release the ring. Look, look, look.
Okay, I can't see.
It's funny.
Good, guys. 8. Are you guys going into work today?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm going to grandma's.
You're going to grandma's.
Yes.
And 3. And 2. Good. Now last one, we go bend the elbows, we go bend the knees, go down and hold. Then from here, squeeze. In, out, in, out, in, out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, down, hold, and then we pulse the front leg and back leg. 10, 9, deeper, 8, get down, 7, make it work, 6, make sure the weight is in the front heel, 4, 3, shoulders down, 2, hold, stand up slowly, 5, 4, 3, 2, don't move your legs, Julie, get back to where you were. Take the hands either side of your ring, reaching your fingers long towards me on the camera, and then we're going to go down deep into our lunge, leaning your chest forward. Make sure the back knee still bends, Sharon. Yes, deeper, down, down, get down, lean forward, hold. We rotate now towards the front bent knee, making sure those hips do not move. Good. Rotate back to the center, and as you straighten the legs, reach the hands up to the ceiling. Good. Down you go. Down you go. Good. Rotate to the front knee, making sure those hips don't move. Center. And come back up. Good. Keep those shoulders down. Julie, you need to lean your chest forward more. Are you feeling your back quad a lot?
Not a great deal, like my ass.
Yeah, that's good. I just feel like your back, you got too much weight in your back leg. Keep that shit back. That's it. Good job. Oh, you're right, Sharon. You're doing really well. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Good. Last one, go down. Good. Rotate. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to the center. Hold it there. Now lift your hands up and lean your chest forward more to the front leg. Now from there, the weight is in the front leg as you tap the back leg in and out. In and out. Keep your shoulders down. Keep your bum pressing back. Keep your front hip in line with your front heel. 5. Keep your hands lifted so your biceps are to your ears, but your shoulders are away from your ears as well. 4, 3, 2. Now reach your back leg back to make sure the weight is in the front leg. Lift the back leg up and down. Up and down. Up and down. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Back leg lifts and hold and little pulses. Up, up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up to breathe. Oh, good job, guys. Let's come down onto the mat. And let's stretch out the glute. Cross one leg over the straight leg and hug it with the opposite hand to rotate. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and change the other side. Good. Up onto your knees on the side of your body and hold it here. So you're stacking your knees on top of one another. I want your hips to be thrusted forward and the top elbow up to the ceiling. Good. Your fingers are reaching out to the side of the short end of your mat. And we're going to bend the elbow to draw the chest down. And we're going to straighten to come back up. Now, hips up, the higher the hips up, the harder it becomes. So even if you wanted to take your hips onto the floor and do exactly the same movement here, you're still going to be working your tricep as hard as where your strength level is. So hips on the floor would be a less of a resistance. Hips up to the ceiling is more. So what you're trying to achieve is the elbow coming to the rib as you bend. Single arm tricep extension. I want you to bend down and hold, elbow into the ribs, press the palm deep into the mat, straighten back up. Can you feel that?
Yeah. Shoulder.
Shoulder, walk your hand a bit further out to the end of the mat. Yeah, let's go again. Bend down. And back up. Is that better?
With that, that's so sore.
Just because you need to strengthen up. Keep going. Oh, this is hurting me. Now just try, Sharon, your elbow's going behind you. So it's more like a chest press then. I want your elbow to come into your hip. Into your hip, yes, down. And up. Really starting to feel that tricep engage. In 5. And out. And 4. And out. Last 3. And out. Good. 2 more. And out. Good. Last one. Hold it here and little pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Press up. 3, 2, 1. Now just sit up onto your bum as you stretch out that tricep quickly. And then take both hands now onto the mat. And you're going to make sure that your bottom leg, your top leg is in front, your bottom leg is behind you. And then you're going to sit up into a side plank. And then lift your bum up to the ceiling for your plank. Okay? Now from here, as you draw the hips, both hips at the moment should be facing the floor. As you draw the hips down to the floor, rotate the hips around to face the camera. Snake. Lift back up. And go back down. Good, so your bottom leg should be forward, your top leg should be behind. Good, 5. And rotate your top hip around to the floor as you lift the hips up to the ceiling. And go back down. Good, 2 more. And down. Good, last one. And then come down. And then from here, we just do little rotations. Rotate up an inch and down an inch. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last one, up, 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 up. And then come back down. Good, what's done one side, we've done the next. Rotating around to the opposite side of the room. Still facing towards me on the camera. Your knees are stacked, your heels are stacked. Your hips up to the ceiling will be more of a challenge through the tricep. I want you to bend the elbow into the ribs as you come down and press the palm into the floor to straighten up. Watch your shoulder doesn't lift up to your ear. Walk your hand further to the end of the mat if that is happening. Bend down and press the palm to come back up. Bend down And up. It should be a real big tricep burn here, guys. That's what I'm feeling. If you're not, just let me know and I'll help you. Down. And up. So the weight is going through the arm, through the palm of the hand to press it deep into the mat to straighten the elbow. Do not let the elbow wing back. Elbow comes into the ribs and down to the hip and straighten up. Good. 6. And 5. Good. Down for 4. Press it up. Last 3. And up. Good. Do me 2 more now. Press it up. Now last one, we go down, down, hold, and we pulse. Up an inch, down an inch for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And press up, 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 up. Good job, guys. Stretch it out. And then from here, we're going to go into our snake. So we take the hands onto the mat. And we're going to sit up with the back leg crossed in front of you. In front, the back leg is in front and the top leg is behind. Hands on the mat. Lift the hips up to the ceiling as you rotate the hips towards the floor. As you draw the hips down towards the floor, rotate them around towards the camera for your snake, keeping the elbows long. And lift them back up, rotating the top hip back around to the mat. So it's all about hip rotation here and keeping the shoulders away from your ear. Rotate the hips around to the front of the room and rotate the hips around towards the mat as you pike up. Good. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one, up, 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 up. Back down, hold, and a little rotation. Up an inch, down an inch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, 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 up. And then we come down. Good. Let's just stretch over one side. And up. Stretch over the other side. One more time. And over. And up. And guys, I want you to give yourself a massive round of applause. Very good job.